It's Kofi, Taylor Barracks here, part 2 of the Charles. Come on, shout to all the members. Come on, big things to come, big things to come.
I think I've proven my point, showing that if you work hard enough, hard work pays off. I'm on fire, like I can't be stopped.
Jackson State has been killing the game when it comes to recruiting. Most schools are finding talent in the local area or surrounding states. Coach Prime and crew have been traveling across the pond. How are they recruiting international players? Who is the player that they just signed? And most importantly, can he play? Stick around until the end and you will find all that out. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoy the content. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the story of yet another trailblazer who was out to bring black colleges back to prominence. This is the story of Kofi Taylor Barracks. Barracks is a 6'3", 220-pound outside linebacker from London, England, where he attended the NFL Academy. He was a 3-star recruit in the class of 2023. He was also ranked the number 2 player in England, only ranked behind his current teammate and Temple tight end commit Peter Clark. I honestly had no idea this was a normal thing. I've heard of kickers coming from Australia, but it just never registered in my mind that football players, not football players, actually come from overseas. I couldn't find any high school stats on him, but he had to be doing this thing because schools came from all over to see him. He had a total of 10 scholarship offers from all over the country. Programs like Ole Miss, Michigan State, West Virginia, Colorado, and USF, just to name a few. If you clicked on the video, you already know where he committed. He will spend the next 3 to 4 years at the I Love, Jackson State University. Congrats to JSU, but how in the world did he go from drinking hot tea to sweet tea? From crumpets to crawfish? There are 2 answers to this question. First, the NFL launched an amazing initiative in 2019 to expand the game of American football to a global audience. The launching of London Academy featured global ambassadors like Pat Mahomes, Odell Beckham Jr., and Juju Smith-Schuster, all fan favorites and role models for young athletes to look up to. The first global event took place in July of 2019, where 150 teenagers showed up to the showcase. Fast forward to today, and international athletes are popping up all over the place. As amazing as it is to see players like Barracks be recognized in America and earn a scholarship, you can clearly see from the film that international football has a ways to go. Kofi is clearly in a league of his own, standing at a towering 6'3" and weighing 220 pounds while just in high school. Would do damage at any level, but in London, it's not even fair. He was throwing kids and flying to the ball. You can clearly see he has a love for the game, and his IQ on the field is there as well. Now to answer the second question, how did he get to Jackson State? I've said this many times. Coach Prime is a master recruiter. Kofi had this to say about his recruitment process during the summer when asked. My top school is probably Jackson State. Taylor Barracks told 24/7 Sports. They give me a family feel. I've gotten close with Coach Prime quite a few times, so I know the love is real, and they're going to treat me like family when I get over there. Especially being a European. That is one of the biggest things I'm looking for, is the sense of being at home while I'm away from home. So I'm looking forward to building a relationship and seeing how everything goes." End quote. I say this all the time on Twitter and in my videos when talking to recruits. Attending an HBCU is literally a family environment. Even if you don't plan on attending an HBCU after high school, at least go on a visit, preferably during a homecoming or rivalry game.
Sports Director Joe Cook with the Tigers story tonight. Thanks, Scott. What a day for Jackson State. If you were out and about on I-55 South earlier today by that Woodrow Wilson exit, you saw the traffic as tons of fans headed to the Vet to see the JSU Tigers. Check out the scene today at Veterans Memorial Stadium. It's the first in-person homecoming in 2 years for the JSU faithful. They showed up in droves to, of course, see the sonic boom of the South, but to also see Jackson State and Alabama State. The official announced attendance was 53,578 fans. That is the largest homecoming crowd in JSU history and the 10th largest home game in Jackson State history.
I can't explain why, and I can't explain how, but it literally feels like a family reunion. Last but not least, do I think he can make an immediate impact at Jackson State? Without a doubt, he can play at the next level. With his size, IQ, and God-given abilities, he will be an asset to an already talented defense. On the other hand, I do think he can make an immediate impact, but it is unlikely at Jackson State. Coach Prime doesn't really get caught up in the hype. You have to fit into his system and understand it before he will put you on the field, period. On top of that, in my opinion, the game speed is just different. American football is just now gaining traction overseas, so the level of competition isn't anywhere near what top players in high school see in America. But Kofi has raw talent. I give it about a half a season to maybe a full season, and we will see big things coming from this guy. He just needs time to develop and play against other players of his caliber. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, type in "We Global Now" in the comment section. I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think about JSU landing a player from London? Would you like to see them go after more international talent? And how good do you think Kofi will end up becoming? As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 10K. From us, over here at HBCU Spotlight, rooting for you, Kofi, and looking forward to seeing you shine on the field. We out of here. Peace.